Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining us again today. Got a very short video demonstration for you today that will show you how to create a website for free. So we're going to be using Wix to do this, which you've got in front of you here. This is my login screen for Wix. There's a free trial version of Wix available for you in the description down below. So if you click that link in the description, that will take you to your own free trial version of Wix, which will obviously allow you to try it all out for free. Okay, so you can see that I've got a few different websites that I'm managing at the moment. A model shop, a catering one, and a mountain bike shop. And then I've got a couple of templates here. So when you log into your Wix, it may look a little bit different to this. Okay, so there may be just nothing here. You may also, when you first join Wix and log into it for the very first time, be just taken straight into a wizard, which allows you to make the website for free just like that. But whatever sort of area you land in, however you start, it'll all work the same. So if you're at this dashboard, you need to just find this little create new site button at the top right hand corner there. You've also got access to it if you click on the top toolbar here on the left hand side where it says my sites. You can hit the create new site button there as well. So that's it's the same function. It'll take you to the same place. Okay, so what this basically does is it launches that wizard that you first encounter when you first log into Wix. So it asks us what kind of store, or what kind of website that we're creating. Sorry, it says store in the first option. That's why I said it. So you can see here, there's some suggested categories, and you just literally can type in here what kind of website that you need. So if you wanted some kind of like review blog site or whatever it is that you're making, just type that in. I'm going to just use that as an example. Click next. If you do want to just skip this procedure, by the way, and just sort of jump into a blank website, the skip button is in the bottom right hand corner there. So it asks you for a name. All of this is, you can change it, after the process, even after you've made your website and sort of published it, you can still change it there. I'm just going to call this one test, just for the tutorial. And then it's going to ask you, what kind of features do you want on the site? Now, obviously, you can add these after the fact as well, but these are the kind of most commonly used things on a website, the most commonly featured things. So what you need from your site. It's always good to have a think about this. And like I said, as your site develops and evolves with your needs, you can add these things in retrospect as well. You don't have to just think of it all now, but what you need is a starting point. Okay, so once you've kind of, it comes as default with a blog and a chat because that's the nature of the site what we've chosen. So I'm going to add like a portfolio page as well. Okay, so just hit next. Then at this point, there's a little bit of a fork in the road. You can either get a custom site, and that's more of a sort of start from scratch option, or you can begin with a template. Now, I'm always going to recommend that you begin with a template. That's always the idea. So if you click that button, you can find a template that closest looks or resembles what it is that you want, and then evolve that template to suit your needs. Okay, that's the kind of idea. It's given us some results here that are based on our search criteria and our initial input into like the nature of the site and things like that. But you can also refine that. So you could delete that completely and look, there's an extensive library of presets. Okay, so I recommend templates, sorry, not presets. I recommend, taking some time browsing them. You can see I've got 17 pages here of just kind of travel blogs. So take your time, look through, find something that you like the look of, that you like the feel of, and select that and just evolve it to suit your needs, like I said. Okay, so if we edit this one, for example, you can also preview them and see what it's like to kind of navigate that site as an end user. If you hit this view button, that opens it in another tab, and you can kind of, like I said, preview it. So if I close that one, once you hit edit the template, that will then launch in the Wix website editor. And it's very, very simple. Okay, so I'm not going to go into any great detail on any of the tools or features here, but there are a massive load of Wix tutorials on this very channel. So if you take a look at our previous videos, you can find out specifics on how to do things in Wix, but this is basically it. Okay, so you can open the website if you want to replace text. It's as simple as double clicking it, and obviously as soon as you do that, you can see that a little dialog box pops up that looks like a word processing package. The images, for example, you can just single click them, edit the settings, replace images, and kind of very quickly retrofit this to be your site, so you can remove sections, add sections. That feature is here. Add in most things comes from the Add Elements menu, so when you open that, you can see that the vast majority of things that you're going to want to include in your website are going to be there. You've also got the ability to add a section, so like a collection of things, basically a collection of elements. Pages and menu obviously lets you see the pages on your site, add new ones, manage them, rename them, reset the home page. Here you can set the theme, the kind of basic visual style of your site, colors, fonts, things like that. It's got a built-in app store, so there's lots of third-party plugins for it as well. So you can include things like Google Ads, Instagram feeds, Facebook pages, things like that. Like I said, this is a tutorial literally for every one of those things I just listed on the channel. And a whole host of other features as well. It's going to take you quite a while to explore Wix. You can preview the site for desktop and mobile users by switching between those two icons there. And then it's as simple as hitting, it's an autosave platform, but once you've published that site, then that makes it available for public view via the free URL. If you want your own custom domain, that's going to cost you the monthly rental then, okay? So the monthly subscription to Wix. But all of the features and the ability to publish a site of your own is included for free via the link in the description below. And that concludes the video tutorial. So if you've enjoyed the video and if you want to see more content of this nature, give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you've got any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave them as comments down below. Thank you very much.